The U.S. economy is benefiting enormously from the shale revolution. It would be foolhardy in the extreme for us to sit on the sidelines and watch our neighbor prosper while we settle for mediocrity and decline. Our government is determined that that not happen. But everyone should know that in spite of this urgent need, we will not go ahead with any project that is not safe for Canadians and safe for the environment. We determine that safety through a thorough, independent, scientific, regulatory review. In the meantime, during this difficult period for Alberta, our federal government is taking action to protect Canada's economy and secure its long-term prosperity. As Canada's finance minister, I'm coming up on my first federal budget. My top priority is to craft a budget that will create jobs, growth, and long-term prosperity, a priority shared by all Albertans. And as I undertake that task, I'm consulting with Canadians from coast to coast. And that is what brings me to Calgary. Earlier today, I hosted a pre-budget consultation with my colleague Kevin Sorensen and my colleague Joan Crockett. This was our 8th formal consultation, although my caucus colleagues and I have conducted numerous informal discussions right across the country. The prior formal consultations have been held in Vancouver, Toronto, Quebec City, Fredericton, Moncton, and Winnipeg. This tour is about listening, hearing from Canadians about what matters to them and their families. Now, let me address a question I'm frequently asked. When will the next budget be? Well, as the great Yogi Bear once said, I wish I had an answer because I'm tired of answering the question. That said, given the current market instability, I will not bring forward our budget earlier than April. We need all the information we can obtain before finalizing our decisions. Now, I want to talk about the context, the financial state of our nation, where we have been, where we are now, and our vision for the future. Internationally, the economic context is one of strife and struggle. For Canada, the recession is long gone, but its impact is still weighing on the global economy. After the most severe global recession since the Great Depression came the weakest global recovery. In the euro area, economic growth has been stop and go, a sustainable recovery elusive. The continent's 3 largest economies, Germany, France, and Italy, contracted in the second quarter of 2014 have remained weak in the third quarter. For the first time since 2009, the euro area has recorded a decline in consumer prices. In other words, it is experiencing deflation, which is very worrying. Beyond Europe, growth rates of key emerging economies, China and Brazil, are losing steam. And geopolitical crises, Ukraine, Iraq, and Syria, pose serious risks in complicating, and they are complicating our recovery. The barbaric terrorist acts in Paris, which have followed attacks in Australia and Nigeria, in our own capital and elsewhere, are alarming people around the world. Fortunately, after a weak start last year, the outlook for the U.S. economy has strengthened considerably. But economists are asking if America can carry the entire global economy. The International Monetary Fund warns that economic risks have increased. Since July 2012, it downgraded growth projections for last year 8 times. Its managing director, Christine Lagarde, talks of a new mediocre. And just a couple of days ago, the World Bank reduced yet again its forecast of global growth, this time to 3%.